John Corey getting an explanation from the official. He's going to have to go back to Haggerty as Thompson settles in to shoot two. First one by the star quarterback who anchored this team to a PIAA football championship. Boy, that Clairton team.
Are they fun to watch or what?
That game with Laurel was fantastic, as low scoring as they possibly could get, and then they just demolished Bishop Guilfoyle for the state crown as Thompson made the first at 16-9 Clairton, and he's good on the second, 17-9 Bears.
And Thompson going to be going into a very good Slippery Rock program.
Half this team is going to Slippery Rock.
Yeah, they have 4 of them.
As Quat has it to his right. Quat had it almost picked out of his hands. He's got nowhere to go with it. Really tied up, gets it back to Mazzocco near side. Gino will try to reset things. Gino steps back near half court. Gino with a right-handed dribble on the far side that goes to the far wing. Tied up, threw it right back. He was trying to get it to Pegley, and outrunning him to the bucket is going to be Thompson, who lays it in. And John Corey has seen enough and calls a timeout. And let's see if it's a full or a 30. It is going to be a full, so we will take one as well. 19-9, Clairton in front of Neshannock on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
A successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Back here at Pine Richland High School, Eric Thomas and Lee Moan with you courtside as Clairton has a 19-9 lead on Neshannock in this WPIAL 2A quarterfinal matchup on the boys' side. Pegley has it for Neshannock straight away, top of the circle. Now off the quad far side, we got Jocelyn under the basket, and it looks like we are going to get an offensive foul.
I think we might call it both ways. Going to get Mazzocco.
Yeah, double foul. It's going to be on Ruffin and also Mazzocco.
Yeah, they were going at it. So I like the call. Clairton fans don't like it.
It's going to be the second foul on Neshannock in this quarter, the first on Clairton.
Yeah, things are starting to get a little physical.
It is, and Gino's been that type of player this season for the basketball team, so he is not shy about his emotions as Pegley throws that off to the corner. And that's off Clairton, so it'll stay with Neshannock with 5:21 to go in the half.
And this is what happened against Shenango the other night, too. Clairton just ramped up, but 6 minutes into the first quarter, they just started getting really physical and ramping up that defense and ran Shenango out of the gym.
And it's a streaky shooting Shenango team, as we have seen. This Neshannock team much more consistent as we're going to get another foul on the Bears here. The problem is when they go into a shell and teams D them up, they are not to the level of physicality that Clairton is, and that's been a problem. Some of the more physical teams that we've seen them come across the years have been able to body them up and really limit what they can do offensively.
Yeah, Dante Wright checks in, runs a 4.4340, another turnover.
Ruffin picked up the foul there for Clairton, but they do turn it right back over to Neshannock. Here comes Wright, up ahead, 3-ball fire by Walker, no, the rebound Pegley. Luca brings it across half court. Neshannock is in desperate need of a bucket right now. They have not scored in this quarter, and it's been over 5 minutes since they have. Freeze drives down the lane, no. And they get beat to the boards again. Is Thompson going to come away with it? Crossover dribble by Thompson in the lane. Floater with the opposite hand. That was a pretty move, no good. And Freeze the rebound. Pegley outlet to Haggerty, who lays it up and in. They needed that bad. 19-11, Clairton with 4.5 to go till halftime.
Yeah, great look though. Haggerty running the floor well. See if they can get another stop now.
Again, we're at a crucial part of this game for the Lancers. In the lane, right, tough through traffic. No, and Haggerty the rebound. The freshman doing some work in there this last couple of minutes. Mazzocco over to Quat, far side. Davey, can he get a momentum bucket here for this Lancer team? Davey trying to get away from the defense, guarded by Wooding. Euro step, or rather dream step, off to the corner, and Haggerty for three, and he nails it. The big fella coming to play early. It's 19-14. Clairton in front with 3:49 to go in the half.
And a big smile on Coach Corey's face as he took that shot, or actually when it fell.
Right in motion, top of the circle, off to the near side. Thompson fires a three, no. Rebound freeze. And we got a foul underneath on Clairton, and that foul is going to go against Jay Walker. And that quickly is now the third on Clairton in the quarter, and a little bit of a momentum shift here the last minute or so.
Remember that three for a possible Melee chiropractic play of the game right there. If Neshannock's able to come back and get back into this game right there, because that's a huge momentum swing, as you said.
Pegley gets it into Mazzocco. 3:32 to go in the first half. It's a 5-point lead for Clairton, 19-14. Mazzocco off to the far side, and Quat holds it up high, guarded by Wooding, off to Mazzocco, top of the circle. Thompson meets him, puts those long arms up to the corner to Quat, who ran the baseline nicely. Quat, who can create a shot, goes to his right, crossover between the leg, crossover again with the left, and he's fouled on the go. And that is going to be on Wooding, and that'll be his first. And now the fourth on Clairton, and we still got 3:11 to go in the half.
Boy, I thought he got all ball from this angle, but must have got some of the hand. Boy, Quad having all kinds of problems getting into the lane.
He cannot create anything right now on the drives. His defense is right up in his face. He gets it off the inbound, near side. Quat dribbles to his right, now back around the arc between the circles. Quat with the right-handed dribble, now switches left, now goes between the legs, now goes left. Lost it off his foot, diving effort made, and we got a timeout called at half court. They're going to call jump ball. The arrow's going to favor Clairton. Nope, they gave the timeout to Clairton, and they should have, because he did call timeout wisely. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Rashad Hatton and Clairton. Their second timeouts. They have 3 full timeouts left.
Actually,
a 5-point lead.
I was waiting for a travel possibly because he started rolling a little bit, but as he was calling the timeout, so I think it was the proper call though. And winning great effort though, as Quat tried to get around that team, dribbled the ball off his foot, but then ball loose on the floor. Bunch of football players going after it, so you figured they'd come up with it.
Great game here so far. If you missed it earlier, Jeanette, the #1 seed in this bracket, they defeated Eden Christian tonight, 52-36. Eden Christian hung around that game somewhat late, trying to make it a game, but Jeanette too strong down the stretch. And then Sewickley defeats Winchester Thurston tonight, 61-33. So Eden Christian and Winchester Thurston both are still in the PIAA tournament, just a matter of seeding now. All 8 teams that made the quarterfinals are in the PIAA tournament.
That's a lot of teams.
That is a lot of teams. Both of these two teams are certainly deserving.
Yeah, of course in 6A they take 11 District 1 teams, so.
And inside, reverse layup that time by Tevez Armstrong is no good. And again, the momentum here on this Neshannock side, Lee, if they can just get a bucket here with 2:34 to go in the half.
Yeah, see if Quack can get free here.
Pegley on the near wing, Pegley to Haggerty up top. Now to Mazzocco on the far wing, dribbles to his left, gets it to Quat, floater by Davey with the right hand from the elbow is down.
Ooh, a tough shot there by Quat, the running for about 14 feet away.
7 for Davey Quat, down to a 3-point advantage for Clairton at 19-16.
Yeah, 7-0 run.
Really fueled by that Haggerty 3 a moment ago, and they're going to turn it over as Clairton, nope, jump ball arrow this time, going to favor the Bears with 2:02 to go in the half.
We can probably hear the bodies flying through our crowd mic.
2:02 to go, 19-16 Clairton. Jeff Thompson will inbound right to the right of us. Inbound into the backcourt it goes to Mike Ruffin. Ruffin will bring it across half court. He's guarded by Mazzocco straight away. Ruffin works to his left. Now gets tied up and he traveled. This has been a really well-played game in terms of turnovers, but this Neshannock defense is starting to buckle down now.
Yeah, now you got two very good defensive teams going at it. So nice, by the way, nice Neshannock student section there. They got about 100 kids over there.
Yeah, there sure is a nice section off to our right. 1:45 to go. Pegley screened by Freeze, top of the circle. Luca with a right-handed dribble. Luca crosses over left, now comes back left to the foul line, tied up, looks for help, gets it off to Mazzocco, far side. Now Quat high up on the far side. 90 seconds to go in the half. 3-point lead for Clairton, 19-16. Haggerty moves over to screen. They switch nicely with Murphy. Out to the corner, Freeze. Had an open look, he didn't take it. Now Quat dribbling around Wooding. Gets another screen from Haggerty. They try to go screen roll. Now Freeze gets it in the corner, bounces off the defender right, cuts across the lane. Freeze, bounce pass out to Pegley on the near wing. Pegley dips his head, has it poked from behind, somehow keeping it alive as Pegley loose on the floor. It's up ahead to Murphy. Look out! Brandon Murphy missed the dunk to the corner, and it's taken away by Ruffin, who gets it back to Murphy, and he lays it in.
Fortunate break there for Murphy.
I mean, he got to the back iron on that dunk. Quat the other way, 21-16 Clairton, 43 seconds to go in the half. Pegley to his right, Pegley around the dial, floater with the right hand, too strong, rebound loose. Mazzocco spins away with it. Mazzocco tied up and is fouled from behind by Dante Wright. That'll be the 5th foul on Clairton, so Mazzocco ahead of the line to shoot 2.
That's a big foul there for Neshannock. They get to the line here, get to the Parada Jones-McCree free throw line. Excellence is their guarantee.
Gino, a 66% free throw shooter. Again, we've talked numerous times this year about free throw shooting with the county teams. As Gino misses the front end, these things loom large in these type of games. 66%, 63% for this Lancer team on the season. That's actually one of the better averages of teams in the county.
That's scary.
As Mazzocco makes the second. 21-17 Clairton with 30 seconds to go in the half. Ruffin pitches it over to right near side. Goes to his left, foul line, kicks it out. Thompson, shimmy, skip pass across the lane. Ruffin, top of the circle again to right. Down to 18 seconds. Wright will back it up and reset things. Right over to Murphy near side. Murphy left-handed dribble in the lane. Murphy, and it rolls around the rim and drops. Inbound pass to Mazzocco, 4 seconds. Gino off to Haggerty at the buzzer, lays it up and in, and that is how the half will come to a close. So Clairton looks like they're going to grab control of this thing, and then a 7-0 run by the Lancers cuts this down to 3, and we end up at a 4-point margin at 23-19 at halftime. We'll come back with the UPMC halftime show and give you our scoring recap and get you set for the second half after this on the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer, approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
This game and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. This broadcast is intended for the benefit of the viewing and listening audience. Any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is strictly prohibited. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need to use the lifts.
I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Back here at Pine Richland courtside, Eric Thomas Limo with you. Halftime here in this WPIAL 2A boys quarterfinal as Clairton has a 23-19 lead over Neshannock at the half. Welcome to the UPMC halftime show. UPMC is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care. To get you back on your feet faster, you can visit them online at upmc.com. Really good first half. That was awesome as far as 16 minutes go. The intensity of these two defenses, the runs by both teams. You can tell that they've played each other before. You can tell Clairton's ticked off from that loss 18 days ago. You can tell Neshannock wants to win this thing and get to a semi again. That was about as good as 16 minutes as you can see all year.
Yeah, the turnovers were minimal. Not a lot. The referees are doing a really good job of controlling the physical play, too. You had that double foul, which said, okay, that's enough. Enough of this. So, I mean, they did a really nice job, I thought, and both teams have responded well after those runs and should be an entertaining second half for sure.
Let's take a look at our scoring recap tonight, brought to you by Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. For Clairton in the first half, Brandon Murphy led everybody with 10 points in this game, 6 points for Jeff Thompson, 3 for Jay Walker off the bench, and 2 apiece for Dante Wright and Mike Ruffin. Bears shoot 5 of 9 in the first quarter, 4 of 9 in the second, 9 of 18, 50% in the first half. For Neshannock, they were led in the first half by Davey Quat, who had 7. Also, Callan Haggerty off the bench with 7. How big was he in that second quarter, especially with that corner 3 right in the middle of that run for them, and then 3 points for Gino Mazzacco and 2 for Ashton Allison. Lancers shoot 8 of 15 overall in the first half. Very good shooting half by both teams, and that's your Creative Edge scoring recap. Fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services will help make your project a reality. More information available at 724-652-1372.
Now the decision for Coach Corey. Do you go back to the senior and Ashton Allison with those 2 fouls, or do you let the freshman Haggerty, who did responded very well in this in that first half to start the second half. So he hasn't had a lot of playing time, I wouldn't think, during the year. So is he in good enough condition to be able to play all those minutes also? So a decision he's going to have to make, because Haggerty was a nice difference in that first half.
Yeah, he really was. And he hit that big three that kind of got that run either going or sort of sparked it. And that was a big boost for this team. They needed it at the worst. I mean, at that minute, they needed that three-pointer specifically to get them going. That was the momentum shot that they were looking for. A couple of other scores to pass along to you from county teams. At the half, it was Newcastle up 32-17 over Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon actually led that game after one and ended the first quarter on a 9-2 run. And then on the girls' side, Union is leading right now 27-17 at the half. Let's say about our coverage plans real quick for tomorrow night. Mohawk takes on South Allegheny. That is going to be maybe as good as this was in the first half.
Drew Cook.
Tomorrow night, 6:30 at North Allegheny High School. James Dotson and I will have the call of that game for you. And then we're going to stick around, and myself and Ty Polk are going to do the Moon Gateway game for the Trib tomorrow night.
That should be fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Gateway had that incredible game against Indiana the other night. Aaron Webb, I mean, that kid is, for Indiana, is going places.
Yeah, have not seen him live yet.
Gateway might have the best player in the WPIAL left. So, let's see. But that'll be a fun game tomorrow night in the 5A bracket. You can listen to and watch that game on the Trib Live's High School Sports Network. You can tune into us first at 6:30 as we will have the coverage of Mohawk and South Allegheny, a rematch from last year's WPIAL semifinals, this time in the quarterfinal round. And once again, both teams are still going to play after tomorrow night, but it's not a guarantee that they're going to be in the state tournament.
Right.
Only 7 teams get there out of 3A, so if Mohawk wins and goes to the semis, they are assured of a PIAA state berth coming up next month.
They're looking for more.
No, they definitely are. And then Neshannock and Laurel tomorrow night, too, on the girls' side. And it's a county matchup, but that Neshannock girls team right now is just on another level.
Yeah, and they went on a 46-0 start the other night to start the game against Brentwood, and they were missing a starter or two because of sickness too. So,
and we don't know the status yet, but we expect that they should be okay to go. If not tomorrow night, at least coming up next week in the semis. And then we will have coverage of the semis on Monday and Tuesday night, and then hopefully we'll have games for you coming up at the Pete next weekend. Championship weekend begins on Thursday, carries over to Friday, and then maybe we'll have that late game on Friday night again. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of the late tip, but one time a year there is something cool about that 9 o'clock tip.
That 9 o'clock tip
on a Friday night.
Yeah, I do. I do like. I know what you're saying. I mean, you're getting home at midnight or 1. Just treat it like a hockey game.
That's right.
So. That's
right. That'll be a fun one. Hopefully next week if Newcastle gets there, and then Mohawk, if they do get to the semis, would play Tuesday night, and then the championship game is Saturday afternoon. Same for Neshannock girls. They would play on Saturday afternoon in the championship if they get through the finals next Tuesday. These guys, the Neshannock boys, if they win, play Monday night in the semis. Their title game is 5 o'clock a week from tomorrow at the Pete.
Not a good time to be going to Oakland for sure, but we'll fight the traffic to go in there and watch that one.
It'll be Neshannock ball to start the second half. They trail at 23-19. They attack the basket to our right. Mazzocco gets it started over on the far wing to Quat. Quat dumps it inside. Haggerty gets a start in the second half. Too strong off the glass. First rebound of the half goes the way of Clairton. The other way, loose ball, and it's going to be picked up by Neshannock. There's the first turnover of the half.
Yeah, good hustle by Freeze coming from behind.
Pegley with a crossover to the right to the corner. It goes Freeze, cuts across the lane. Little scoop shot with the left hand is no good. And the rebound again controlled by the Bears. And we get a foul in the backcourt. Actually, it's going to be a tie-up in the backcourt. Screened out by the ref there. It will be Clairton possession 30 seconds into this third quarter.
So only 2 threes made in this game for Neshannock. Had 10 the last time these two schools played.
Ruffin has it for Clairton. It's poked away by Mazzocco, but Ruffin somehow keeps those quick hands alive. Now Wooding pulls up short on the foul line jumper. Rebound controlled by Pegley. Pegley up ahead, crossover, pull-up three-pointer from the near wing. It bangs off the glass. Mazzocco the rebound out to the corner. Quat for 3, and he hits it.
Mazzocco around those loose balls all night. Came up with that long rebound, found Quad open in the corner.
Quad, Pegley, Mazzocco, Freeze, and Haggerty to start it in the half here for Neshannock. It's Wright, Ruffin, Murphy, Thompson, and Woody. That is stripped. Quad runs it down. Quad goes behind the back to save it. Gets tied up near half court out to Haggerty. Haggerty will reset things and pitch it back to Quad.
Good job by Quad there. Just slowed things up, didn't have the numbers.
Quad with a right-handed dribble near side, crosses over left, top of the circle, gets it over to Mazzocco, far side. Mazzocco calling out for the screen. Really doesn't use it that much. Pegley, and we're going to get a moving, nope, we get a defensive foul on Clairton. It's going to be on Ruffin. That's going to be Ruffin's third. First on Clairton here in the second half. And quickly, Rashad Hatton's going to go back to the bench and get Walker back in and get Ruffin out. Jay Walker with that length guarding the inbound up top. It goes to Quat near side. Quat pull up three, leans into it, and Davey off the back iron. Murphy the rebound. Up ahead comes Wright over to the far side, and Thompson. Nice head fake by Thompson on the go. No. Murphy's there for the rebound, can't connect, and Haggerty pulls it in.
And Haggerty gets fouled.
Yes, he does. And quickly fouls here in the second half. 6:03 to go. That's going to be on Murphy.
I thought he got away with the one on the offensive rebound, but gets it on the reach in this time.
That's Murphy's first. Second on Clairton with 6:03 to go in the third. It's 23-22 Clairton. Inbound is Mazzocco walking up the floor. He's going to be met just over half court by Thompson. Mazzocco bounce pass off to Haggerty far side. Haggerty a little head fake. Bounce pass to Freeze near side. Freeze guarded by Walker, back to Quat. Quat dumps it inside Haggerty. Haggerty on the far block. It's tied up by Murphy. Thought about trying to fade him away, but didn't. Mazzocco tied up in the lane, back out to Haggerty far side. Haggerty dribbles around the arc, gets it off to Freeze near side. Freeze hands it off to Pegley. Pegley between the circles now straight away. Pegley goes to his right. Pegley crosses back over left, gets it off to Mazzocco far side. 5:25 to go in the third. Pegley near side. Pegley holds it up high over to the Quad on the far wing. Quad dribbles with his right hand. Floater in the lane, across the lane, no good, and Murphy the rebound.
Good possession, not a bad shot there.
Wright trying to sneak his way through the lane. He stumbled on the way down, and they're going to call a foul. And then it's going to be on Freeze. First on Neshannock here in the third, and with 5:11 to go, it's still a 1-point game. Clairton in front, 23-22. Thompson off the inbound, gets it to Murphy. Murphy guarded by Freeze. Murphy leaning into him. Murphy drives, kicks it back up top to Woody. Woody sidesteps Quat, shoots over top of him, no good. Murphy in there for the rebound. Murphy off the window, and he puts it in for two and the foul.
Murphy is an absolute beast down low. Would not be denied on that offensive board and going back up.
That'll be the second team foul on Neshannock here in this quarter. I did not see the foul was on, and they have not marked it on the board yet.
I thought he said 21, but there's no 21 for
Neshannock. On the floor. So it's on Davey Quad.
Okay, so 11, okay. Yeah, they're going to get this number right.
All right, so now they've switched it.
23.
To 23, so that's Freeze.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be it would only be the second on Quat, but you want to get it right.
Right.
As Murphy will step to the line where he's hit 2 free throws tonight, 2 for 2. Murphy taking his time, dips at the knees, fires away, and it gets the friendly roll. 13 for Brandon Murphy.
Try to tune in the.
Now, did we get a warning here of some kind by the officials? I'm not sure what that stoppage was.
I don't know. I'm trying to. Coach Corey was complaining about something there.
He was complaining about the book because they went down to the Clairton side to check, and the official book is to our right, which is right next to the Neshannock bench. 4:48 to go in the quarter. It's 26-22 Clairton. Pegley, it was a nuisance that first game. Very quiet in this game so far. Mazzocco backs away now up near half court. Mazzocco to his right. Mazzocco trying to get away from traffic, guarded by Thompson, back to Quat. Screen by Mazzocco. Quat doesn't go around it. They double him up off the Freeze far side. Back to Davey. Quat between the legs dribble, goes to his right again, cuts across the foul line, kicks it out. Mazzocco tried to step back, met by Thompson right away. Screen by Pegley. Mazzocco to his right, hands it off Quat. Quat with a stutter step, goes to the foul line, out to the corner, Freeze. Freeze cuts across the lane, footer is short. Hegarty is there for the rebound, puts it off the glass and in.
Big basket there by Haggerty.
26-24, Clairton, 4 minutes to go in the third. Thompson, crossover, corner, Walker, three, no, rebound is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be off Neshannock. So it'll stay with Clairton as Ryan Cameron comes back in. He's in place of Lyle Freeze.
Yeah, Mazzocco just couldn't come up with that rebound. Got a hand on it, but just couldn't pull it down.
2-point lead for the Bears, 3:52 to go in the third. Walker up top, fires the three straight away, and he buries it.
Second one of the night for Jay Walker.
Here come the Bears once again, a little mini run by Clairton, 29-24, 3:39 to go in the third. Neshannock possession, Quat steps into a three the other way, that's long. Rebound Murphy, one and done for Neshannock on this end, down by 5. Up ahead it goes to Wright. Right, crossover, guarded nicely by Cameron, a lot of contact, he fought through it, got the shot off, no. Thompson across the lane, skip pass over to Walker, looking for back-to-back, that's short, and Haggerty the rebound. Up ahead it goes Pegley. Pegley around the traffic, Pegley to Mazzocco, got by Wright. Mazzocco goes to his left, now comes back right, Gino in the paint, draws the contact, and Mazzocco will head of the line to shoot 2 with 3:02 to go in the quarter. Foul is on Murphy. That is his second, and that'll be the third on Clairton in the third. And Mazzocco will step back to the line where he's 1 of 2 tonight.
Yeah, great jump stop there by Mazzocco to get that Clairton in the air and then go up, draw the contact.
First one is good by the all-world Gino Mazzocco. Excellent quarterback for this Neshannock football program. He has really stepped up his basketball game this season, too. And he makes both. Cuts the lead down 29-26. Colin Haggerty, who's done yeoman's work tonight, out of the lineup. Ashton Allison back in. Ashton Allison looks like he has a wrap on his right ankle. He's got a sock pulled up kind of high. Mazzocco in the backcourt causes a turnover. Waits, gets by right and lays it in. Down to 1 at 29-28 with 2:43 to go in the third.
That brings the Lancer fans on their feet.
Yeah. And Mazzocco, too aggressive up in the front court against Wooding, is going to pick up his second foul. Third on Neshannock here in the third. Ruffin, Mike Ruffin is back in.
With those 3 fouls.
Mike Ruffin and Jeff Thompson, interestingly enough, go with a mock turtleneck look tonight. Don't normally see that in basketball.
No.
You see the sleeves sometimes. As Wooding lost control of it, kicks it out to the corner, far side. Thompson drives, hangs on the baseline, and scores.
What a move by Thompson. Drove that baseline, like you said, hung in.
He's got 8 tonight, 31-28 Clairton, 2:12 to go in the third. Allison, top of the circle. Allison off to the far side as Cameron will slow it down and back it out of there.
Watch your option right now.
Off to Mazzocco now, and 1:55 to go in the third. Gino, guarded by Jay Walker. Out to Cameron. Cameron finds Allison. Allison hesitates off to Quat, far wing. Quat with a hand in his face, finds Pegley straight away. He can't pull the trigger on it. Backs it out, now gets it off to Mazzocco. 1:35 to go in the third. 3-point lead for Clairton, 31-28. Mazzocco, Pegley. Pegley straight away again off to the far wing. It goes to Quat. Dumps it inside to Cameron. Cameron tried to whip a pass the other way, and it was picked off. Here comes Clairton the other way. Thompson, a Euro step, and they're going to wave off the basket and call Thompson for an offensive foul. That is the first on Thompson, and the fourth on Clairton with 1:18 to go in the third, and a 3-point Bears lead at 31-28 as Lyle Freeze will come back into the game in place of Ryan Cameron.
Yeah, great job getting in position. Thought maybe he was falling a little bit early, but he did have position, to say the least, but the big charge call.
Mazzocco to walk it across half court. 70 seconds to go in the third. Mazzocco threw it away to Freeze. It was tipped, so Freeze goes into the backcourt to get it. Freeze out of traffic, gets it back to Mazzocco. Mazzocco to his right, straight away, now goes down the right block. Tied up, looks. Back to Quat, high up on the near side. 55 seconds to go in the third. Quat to his left, brings it back right. Guarded closely by anybody on the Clairton team, really, as it's Murphy and also Wooding. Pagley backs out, guarded by Thompson, skips it into the corner and threw it away.
This Clairton team switches so well. And you said that double team comes on you so just like lightning, and then jump back into that man-to-man defense.
Dante Wright back into the game. I mean, they play like their coach. Many remember Rashad Hatton as a second-team All-PSAC West his senior year at Cal. He was second-team All-State at Clairton. As we're going to get a foul on Gino Mazzocco. That'll be Gino's third, so they're going to have to go right back to Cameron.
Well, he was actually scored 13 points in the WPIAL championship game in 2006 against Duquesne, who's no longer around.
Defunct school now. He was second-team All-State his senior year at Clairton, won a PIAA title that year too. And he was a really good defender at the Division II level too. This team plays like he used to defend. I remember him vividly in those PSAC games as Wooding drives, tied up, and we're going to get a travel.
Yeah. Looks like Hatton can still play too.
He and Wayne Wade have such a good relationship with their programs.
They have to.
I mean, it is a drastic situation in some areas of Clairton, and those two have been nothing but positive figures for these young men on this Clairton side, no question. And they do a really good job tapping into the prowess of both guys, or both programs. As Quap brings it up the floor with 19 seconds to go. Mazzocco stays out there with the 3 fouls. Gino to his left, Pegley straight away between the circles, 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Pegley yo-yo dribble, brings it over to the right side. Now Mazzocco between the circles again. Gino, yo-yo dribble himself to the corner. Quat got away with a shuffle of the foot, bounces out of traffic and throws it away, and it's going to be off Neshannock and back to Clairton with 1 second to go in the quarter. John Corey wants a foul. The whole Neshannock community wants a foul. They're not going to get it as Ruffin comes back in with 1.3 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah, sure looked like something there, but no call. So now you got to defend for a second here.
And Ruffin gets it in. He's going to fire it, and that is off the mark. And that is how the third quarter comes to a close. Low-scoring third quarter, but still good. 31-28 Clairton after 3. Fourth quarter next on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Next. Well, we'll see if Neshannock can make it 3 for 3 in the county tonight. Union girls have won 50-35, and Newcastle defeats Mount Lebanon tonight 67-49. So the Canes are back in the state tournament. Up ahead as we start the fourth, it is Gino Mazzocco laying it in, and an opportunity to three-point play and to tie this game with 11 seconds gone in the fourth.
They were so fortunate there because they almost threw the ball away. Pegley somehow was able to save it along the sideline, and then he found Mazzocco down low, gets fouled.
Gino is 3 of 4 at the line tonight to tie the game, and he does.
At the Parada Jones-McCree free throw line, where excellence is their guarantee.
So Newcastle back in the state tournament. They go to the semis in the WPIAL. And one more win, they're back at the Pete, but they are sure to state berth now as well. As Wooding has to start for Clairton. 31-31. Skip pass across Thompson, now right. It's Wright, Thompson, Murphy, and Ruffin for Clairton. Ruffin gets it. Head fake on Pegley, drives down the right block. Tough angle off the window. Haggerty rips the rebound away. Haggerty up ahead to Mazzocco. Mazzocco in the near corner waits, pulls it back. Will let the offense catch up to him. Mazzocco dribbles to his left, now pulls it back again. Mazzocco, right-handed dribble now, goes to his right. Right side tied up, kicks it out. Pegley, a head fake. Luca traveled.
Yeah, one with the pump fake and just stuttered, shuffled those feet a little bit.
He has not had a point tonight, and remember, he and Quat combined for 40 against this team 18 days ago.
Yeah, Pegley having a rough one right now, but there's still a lot of game left, and he's still a good shooter, so.
See if he can dial one up late as Ruffin has it guarded by Mazzocco. They have been in each other's head, shirt, everything all night long.
Yeah.
Skip pass right across to Thompson near corner. Thompson hangs in the lane again, and Jeff Thompson. He is so smooth in that lane as he drops in his 10th point. 33-31 Clairton, 6.5 to go.
Yeah, he went right around Haggerty's. Haggerty came out the guard, and where Haggerty was in the air, just went right around him and floated to the lane.
Pegley, Mazzocco freeze, Haggerty and Quad for Neshannock. Haggerty up top, off to Mazzocco far side. Gino finds Quad, it's almost picked off. Davey looks behind him. Now Davey's gonna pull up, three-quarter court, long, rebound, coming over towards us, and Dante Wright takes a spill, literally into our lap here. Kid's giving everything here tonight.
your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Back here at Pine Richland High School, Eric Thomas Limo with you. 4:58 to go, 36-34 Clairton. As Thompson, after that questionable foul, will inbound it to Ruffin.
How about the play by Thompson, though, on the missed free throw to get up to that rebound?
They restarted here. That was a timeout called by Rashad Hatton after that foul and the missed free throw, you're right. And an arrow is going to go the way of Clairton here with 4:44 to go.
Coach Corey looking for a travel call, as the fans behind us are looking for a travel call.
Triple fours left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson inbounds to right. Right off to Ruffin, far side. Ruffin dribbles with the left hand. Off to the near side, it goes to Wooding. Wooding puts it on the floor to his right. Wooding foul line out to the corner. Ruffin, big three, no. Rebound, screen out. Nice job by Gina Mazzocco to save the team rebound for Neshannock with 4:28 to go.
Yeah, it is an excellent box there. Box out by Mazzocco. Prevented Clairton from even getting near that ball.
4:24 to go now.
Yeah, fortunate that ball didn't hit the rim.
And they pick it off. Murphy, he will miss the dunk a second time. Wright flies in there to get the rebound, skips it back to Ruffin, who lays it up and in.
What a play there by Ruffin, though, hustling down the court after the great cut to the hoop, and Wright seeing him.
There goes Quat down the lane, and he is tied up, and that's out of bounds off Clairton with 4 minutes straight up to go. 38-34 Clairton with 4 minutes to play.
Murphy might be running laps tomorrow if they win.
A point in the game, too, where Neshannock really needs another one of those momentum buckets. Quat trying to give it to him, and he won't. Rebound Thompson.
Yeah, you don't need flash right now. You just need layups.
Freeze picks up his third foul from behind with 3:47 to play.
And I'm sure that's why the coach at will probably tell him after this game or during a timeout. Just
Again,
need points.
The winner of this game gets Jeanette on Monday night in the semis. The loser goes to the consolation bracket but is in the state tournament. Just a matter of seeding and probably a road game in the first round.
And it'll be a week from next Friday.
As Wright kicks it out to the corner. Thompson thought about the three. Now Ruffin. Far side, Ruffin dribbles with the right hand. Now he floats and penetrates and gets it to Murphy. Murphy lost it, hands it off Wright again. Basket and a foul for Jeff Thompson.
I had no idea how Murphy saw Thompson along that baseline, and Haggerty fouled him on the way up.
Haggerty gets the foul. His second. John Corey's going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout called by Corey. Pontius Insurance timeout. Make sure you protect your possessions online with Pontius Insurance. You can reach out online at pontiusinsurance.com. Talk to one of their agents, Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, or Tracy Giddings online.
Still don't know how Thompson saw, Murphy saw Thompson sitting along that baseline. He was double teamed and somehow was able to throw the underhand pass to Thompson, was able to get up and in, and suddenly we get a 6-point game.
Yeah, this feels like one of those danger spots here for Neshannock as this game's getting late. Down by 6 at 40-34. Coming up after the game, we'll give you our scoring recap. We'll also give you our MVP Insurance MVP of the game and our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. I have a feeling who one of those is going to go to regardless of outcome.
Yeah. I'm willing to give both if it happens.
40-34.
Thompson at the Parada Jones-McCree free throw line.
3:15 to go here. 6-point lead for the Bears. Thompson trying to make it 7. First, and that is off the mark as Mazzocco gets the rebound. Gino brings it across the court, right into the teeth of this Clairton defense. Freeze stays out there with 3 fouls, gets it off to Haggerty. Haggerty. Pegley now off to Quat. Quat fires a 3. They need it. No. Rebound Ruffin.
Well, Terrace Wooding in his face.
And Mazzocco trying to defend there. They get it up to Ruffin. Hop step in the lane. Blocked by Haggerty. Thompson gets the loose change. No. Murphy the rebound. Murphy. Basket and foul for Brandon Murphy. He's got 15, and that foul is going to be on Haggerty. It's going to be his 3rd.
We've said Murphy's name way too much here tonight. As expected, though. He's doing a great job in the offensive boards.
This Clairton team is 17-3 entering play tonight. The 3 losses are 2 to Jeanette and 1 to this Neshannock team, as Murphy couldn't connect on the free throw. Might they get round 3 with Jeanette? We'll find out in 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
Favoring that way.
It is. They got an 8-point lead. Little screen and roll with Haggerty off the glass and in for Haggerty. Continues his strong night with 14. 42-36. Neshannock needs a stop.
And Clairton, you're just looking for backdoor. Going to run the 4-corner offense now. And this is where the athletes have the advantage. Excuse me.
Gino stepping out to get right. They poke it away. It's off of Lyle Freeze, and it'll stay with Clairton with 1:50 to go. John Corey's going to call another timeout. And it's going to be well, they don't have a 30 left.
Well, according to the referee, they do.
Yeah, I guess they do. So it'll be a 30-second Pontius Insurance timeout. 42-36, Clairton in front. Eric Thomas and Lee Moan with you here courtside at Pine Richland High School.
Gino Blundo's going to check in.
He is.
For fouling purposes, I think, right now. So you're going to see the offense-defense, I think.
Yeah, John Corey's going to utilize that. Each team has 2 timeouts left.
I mean, you got Freeze, Mazzocco, and Haggerty all with 3 fouls. So next foul puts Clairton at the line.
1:52 to go. A berth in the semis on the line for the winner of this game.
And Clairton doing a good job for the line so far, 6 of 9.
Inbound pass goes to Ruffin in the backcourt, and he's fouled there by Ryan Cameron.
Exactly, I think what that timeout was called for.
Yep, Mazzocco and Freeze come back in.
They will in a second anyways. You'll see Blundo come out and Cameron come out.
Yep, that was the foul. The shooting fouls now the rest of the way for Clairton. Ruffin has not attempted a free throw tonight. First one is good. The balance in this scoring for Clairton tonight. All 5, really Terrace Wooding, the only starter who hasn't scored for him, but the other 5 guys who played the chunk of the minutes have. All 5, including Jay Walker off the bench. Ruffin's second one, 7-point lead at 43-36. Second one is good. Ruffin has 6 in the quarter. It's 44-36. And there's Murphy picking it off. And he is fouled by Haggerty. That'll be Haggerty's 4th.
Clairton went into a 2-2-1 full court press, and then they tried that length full court pass, and doesn't happen too often against Clairton.
And Brandon Murphy steps to the line to shoot 2 more.
Murphy with the interception, if you want to say that.
Some of the Neshannock faithful will start to file out now with 1:42 to go. And Murphy's first is good. Now the upside to the consolation bracket, it's going to be Eden Christian that they play, who lost to Jeanette earlier tonight. That'll be a home game. Correction? They play the Concies at home.
They have been, yeah.
And it should be at the higher seed, which in this case would be Neshannock, so they will get a home game. Second one by Murphy is also good.
Yeah, they made that decision a couple years ago, which is a good thing.
And that makes it a 10-point lead with 1:39 to go in the contest. 5 possession at minimum, 4 possession game. And Neshannock's got to get buckets in a hurry. Mazzocco fires the 3. That's long. Rebound tapped around, loose, and it's pulled in by Thompson. Up ahead, Ruffin, and a lay it up, missed it. Murphy there for the foul and putback. And that might seal the deal with 1:14 to go. 48-36 Clairton. They are going to extract revenge tonight on Neshannock for that loss on February 1st, as Ruffin will pick up the foul in the backcourt.
Only the second team foul, though. It's a 4th foul on Ruffin.
And in the process of evening the series this season with the Lancers, they will get one more crack at the top seed Jeanette Monday night in the semis. Pegley, who has been scoreless tonight, skip across the Quat. They got to get buckets in a hurry. Quat can't even get a shot off. They'll pull the trigger on a deep 3 now, and it's in and out. Rebound Murphy.
Freeze picks up his 4th foul, but it's been the story of the night. Just no room to shoot. Not many clean looks for the Shannock.
Yeah, this defense for Clairton has been unbelievable.
They were like that the other night against Shenango, and turning in just an impressive performance again tonight here against the Shannock.
Wayne Wade is exiting stage left. Actually, it's going to be stage right.
He had the state trophy with him the other night.
He and John Ladon, the athletic director and head coach here for the Pine Richland football team, dap it up over on the far side. Free throw attempt missed. If Murphy wanted to go somewhere for basketball at the next level, I would not say no.
No.
He is just an absolute freak, both on the football field and on the hardwood. Second one by Murphy is good. Up ahead it goes, Pegley. 40 seconds left, dumps it in, and it's picked off by Murphy again.
Who else?
Murphy up ahead to Wooding. Wooding will dribble it out. Murphy, or rather Wooding, through traffic, and he's fouled by Haggerty. That'll disqualify Haggerty. Awesome night for the freshman tonight with 14 points. And he is the future of this Neshannock program as they lose a bunch. Pegley and Haggerty, it's their team next year, but there is still unfinished business left this year as they will be on to the state bracket. They'll have to do it the consolation route. But they will continue to play into at least the first weekend of March as Wooding finally gets his first points of the night.
And look for a road trip somewhere in the first round of the state playoffs.
Second one is good by Wooding.
13 to 18 or 13 to 17 in the line.
Pegley step back 3 on the way is off the mark, and the rebound falls in the hands of Thompson. And that is going to do it. Neshannock will call off the Dogs, and Clairton is going to win this thing tonight, going away 51-36. And they will head to the semifinals opposite their rival Jeanette on Monday night at a site and time to be determined. The season not over for Neshannock yet. Lancers will have to do it through the consolation bracket. Tough loss, denied another semifinal berth by this game Clairton team. And the Bears keep their dream of a WPIAL title alive with a 51-36 victory here tonight. We'll take a timeout, come back with our post-game show after this on the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
When it comes to
back here at Pine Richland High School, Eric Thomas Lee Moe with you as Clairton wins it tonight, 51-36. Final score isn't going to indicate how good this game was through three quarters. Clairton puts the Thunder down in the fourth quarter as they outscore Neshannock 20-8 in the final 8 minutes to take this thing going away, and they will go on to the semifinals to take on their rival, the Jeanette Jayhawks, who were victorious tonight over Eden Christian.
This is our be a fun one.
That is going to be a fun one. This is our Tri-County Principals Association post-game show. Let's give you our scoring recap, brought to you by GEM Master Builders and Craftsmen. For Jeanette, led tonight by Brandon Murphy, who led all scorers with 20 points. Jeff Thompson had 13, 6 for Jay Walker off the bench, 2 apiece for, or rather 10 for Ruffin, 6 for Walker, and then 2 apiece for Terrace Wooding and Dante Wright for Clairton. For Neshannock, they were led tonight by freshman Callan Haggerty, who had 14 points, 10 for Gina Mazzacco, 10 for Davy Quat, and 2 for Ashton Allison. And that is the scoring for the Lancers. Luca Pegley did not score. Davy Quat held completely scoreless in the fourth quarter. Huge difference in this game tonight.
Yeah, the defense for Clairton, as we mentioned just briefly in that fourth quarter, just no room to shoot. I mean, very rarely they had a wide open look or some type of clean look. Excuse me, always a hand in the face when Quat was shooting. They pushed him outside instead of right at that three-point line. He was shooting from 3-4 feet behind that line because that defense was coming out. And then to challenge him, so he had to put extra arc on the ball because of Murphy, because of Wooding coming out and just challenging those shots. And he struggled all night. He struggled a couple. All night long with that because of his defense from the Clairton Bears. They were just outstanding and athletic as advertised.
One game is still in progress in the 2A bracket, and that is Olsh and Jefferson Morgan. That's at Peters Township. There's 3:56 left to go in that game, and Olsh leads it 37-25. So it looks like 3 of the top 4 seeds are all going to advance into the semifinals on Monday night. It'll be Sewickley and Olsh and Jeanette and Clairton, and the rest will have to go through the consolation bracket. That, by the way, was your GEM Master Builders and Craftsmen scoring recap. Family-owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations, GEMbuilders.com, building our community for 70 years. Out-of-town scoreboard update as the county still has a handful of teams alive as Newcastle wins tonight over Mount Lebanon in the 6A semifinals, or 6A quarterfinals. They're on to the semifinals now, coming up on Monday night. That was a game that Mount Lebanon actually put together a good run, but Newcastle pulls away 67-49 over Mount Lebanon to go to the semis again under head coach Ralph Blundo. Union, the girls, they continue to roll on single A. They won tonight 50-35. So both those teams are off to the semis coming up on Monday night in girls single A and boys 6A.
And we'll do our best to get every game. We'll at least have audio coverage on Monday or Tuesday night, whichever nights those are going to be at these games. We'll do our best to get some video coverage, but out of our control.
Now, the rest of the coverage here coming up in the next day or two, as tomorrow night, Lee will have the Neshannock girls taking on Laurel. That'll be in girls 2A.
Actually, I think it's Tim, but
okay.
Yeah, I'll be with North Allegheny tomorrow
That's right.
night.
You're correct. You're in North Allegheny tomorrow night. So we'll have coverage of Neshannock and Laurel tomorrow night, and then James Dotson and I will have the Mohawk and South Allegheny call for you coming up at 6:30 from North Allegheny. And then you can stick around and watch the 5A game between Gateway and Moon. Ty Polk and I are going to call that one for the Trib Live High School Sports Network coming up tomorrow night.
Yeah, if you're traveling down there, stick around for that second game.
That's going to be a packed house, and that is going to be a fun game to watch in boys 5A. Will. And that'll rather wrap it up here tonight for our coverage. We got to give out our awards before we get out of here. Our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game award tonight is going to go to Luca Pegley, who did not score in this game, but you had remarked that he made such a critical save on a ball that was going to go out of bounds and eventually leads to a Gino Mazzacco three-point play. And that, at the time, tied the game.
Yeah.
Neshannock was down by 3 going into the fourth. That play led to them tying the game early in the fourth, and it looked like this thing was going to go right down to the wire, and then only 5 more points the rest of the way for the Lancers.
Yes, congratulations. Yeah, Pegley, they said he was falling out of bounds making that play, but he was able to make it, and unfortunately did not lead to a victory, but a great play by Luca.
So that's our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game tonight. Luca's going to get a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. You obviously can't view it because we didn't do video for this game tonight, but you can check out the list of all the season's plays of the game online at lcsportsnet.com. You can click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Luca Pegley for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Our MVP Insurance MVP of the Game award tonight is going to go to freshman Callan Haggerty, who had 14 points tonight off the bench, hit the huge 3 when Neshannock absolutely needed it in the first half. They needed a momentum play, or a chunk play as you would call it, like in football, and we thought maybe it was going to be Quat. Instead, it was a talented freshman, the future of this program, steps up, hits a big 3 from the corner. He goes on to have 14 points tonight, and he's your MVP Insurance MVP of the Game award. So he'll get a customized shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's MVP of the Game. To view the full list of this year's game MVPs, online at lcsportsnet.com. Click on MVP of the Game. Congratulations to Callan Haggerty for being named tonight's MVP of the game. MVP Insurance, call MVP for the win.
Yeah, he was absolutely outstanding coming off the bench. Didn't expect him to come in, but boy, when he did, proved Coach Corey correct there. I mean, he played a great game, getting a lot of hugs from his family over here to our right as we speak, and he's going to be something special if he continues to stay healthy and play like he did tonight.
He absolutely is. So Jeanette and Clairton in semifinal on Monday night, site and time to be determined. They'll meet for the 3rd time this year, and then Sewickley awaits the winner of Ulsh and Jefferson Morgan. That right now is in the favor of Ulsh, and that'll be your 2A semis championship game coming up a week from tomorrow at the Peterson Event Center at 5 p.m. Again, tomorrow night, Neshannock girls, Laurel girls, and then Mohawk and South Allegheny. All of it is available on lcsportsnet.com. Just check in to see what we have coverage-wise, and then bonus coverage tomorrow night from NA, as we'll have Moon and Gateway for you coming up on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. For my partner, Lee Moan, big thanks to the staff here at Pine Richland. This is an awesome place to go. John Ladon is walking in front of us right now. He does an awesome job with this program, and he does an awesome job as the athletic director here and these facilities. And everything here is spectacular when you come to this building. I think it's the best gym in the WPIAL, and that's no disrespect to Peters or NA or anywhere else. This place is awesome to watch basketball.
It is a nice place.
And if you get a chance to come here to watch a game, I don't care if it's regular season or postseason, do yourself a favor, get to Gibsonia, get on this campus, and get here to watch a game. This place is spectacular. We had a good one tonight. It goes the way of Clairton. They pull away late, and they win it tonight by a final of 51-36 over Neshannock. They are on to the semifinals. Neshannock will go to the consolation, but they are in the PIAA tournament. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from North Allegheny and various spots across the WPIAL. Have a great night. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.